T, aka Banso Diva. Subscribe. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and thank you so much for all the love you guys have been showing me on my past videos, my wedding video, my gender reveal video. You guys are just the best. In today's video, we're going to talk about my pregnancy journey so far. If you had no idea, I don't know how, or maybe you're new here, I am pregnant. I'm expecting my first baby, and I'm super duper excited to meet. Is it him or her? You have to find that out for yourself. I'm so excited to meet my baby, and I just feel like I owe you guys, not owe you guys, but a lot of people have been asking me to make a video on my journey so far, my experiences, my symptoms and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. It's gonna be a very chill video, so grab your popcorn, grab your wine, grab your juice, grab your water, grab your family members, and let's sit down and just chat about this whole pregnancy thing, because you guys, it's crazy. Yeah, it's mind-blowing. Let's start from when we found out that we were pregnant. We were supposed to go to Cameroon on December 8th, and that's when my period was supposed to show up. And I was dreading it because I didn't want to travel and be on my period, especially being someone that has cramps and my flow is heavy. I'm like, no, I don't want to travel and be on my period. But I couldn't do anything about it, but I was just dreading the whole thing. The day comes, my hand luggage has all my pads and everything, but nothing shows up. I get to Cameroon, nothing shows up. And I'm like, anyway, my period sometimes shows up late. So maybe it's gonna be late, especially from stress of planning the wedding and stuff like that. So maybe the period is late, because sometimes my period is late. So I'm just like, it's gonna come, it's fine. I reach Cameroon, 1 week passes, nothing. I'm like, you know, I check Google. Google is like, oh, sometimes when you change location, when you go international, it can mess up with your hormones and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. My period will come, right? Nothing still. To the point when my wedding comes and passes, and my wedding was on the 21st. My wedding comes and passes and still nothing. I'm like, what is going on? I called Roland. I'm like, boo, what's going on? My period is still not here. So we decided to take a pregnancy test, because that was the next best alternative, right? We go to a pharmacy. I'm over there struggling to save pregnancy test in French. But thank God the guy was English speaking, so we just told him we want a pregnancy test. And it was so awkward because, first of all, Cameroonians, oh my God. It's not like here where, you know, in the pharmacy, you'll never stand so close to somebody in the pharmacy that they can hear what you're discussing with the pharmacist. Like, that is not going to happen. Like the social distancing, the social bubble, or whatever Americans call it. You know, everyone respects their space. But in Cameroon, everyone is choked up at the counter trying to get the pharmacist's attention. Everybody's hearing what everybody wants. Whether you come to buy a condom or pregnancy test, or everybody knows that that's what you're coming to do. And of course, Cameroonians, their faces, they can't even hide their expressions. Like when we said we wanted a pregnancy test, they're looking at us like, and in my head I'm like, are we children? Like, what is it? What are you looking at? You have never done pregnancy tests before. Anyway, I think in Cameroon people are more used to going to the hospital and find out they're pregnant than taking a pregnancy test. I don't know, but people were looking at us weird. Anyway, we took our pregnancy test, we went home, we spent the night, and then in the morning I woke up first thing in the morning, because that's what they recommend. First pee in the morning, I did the test and the thing came out positive. And I'm just sitting there like, huh? What is going on here? Like, how? Not how, like I know how, but like I'm just like, is this about to be my life? Like, I was asking myself a million questions. I think I was more scared than excited, because I was asking myself so many questions, and I was just like, oh my god, like, is this really happening? I sat there like going through, like processing it for like a good 30 minutes. Roland was still sleeping. I woke him up, I told him, and I'm like, yeah. And he was so excited. He like, what? Are you serious? Are you serious? Let me see, I don't believe you. So I showed him the test, and he could not believe it himself. He was super excited, like he was over the moon, really talking about names. And I'm just there like, honestly, let me tell you where my mind is right now, because my mind is not here. I was just mind blown. But of course, Roland does what Roland does. He's like, you know, like he talked about it, and I feel like after that my mind was more at ease, and I was able to come to terms with what was going on, and I could join him in his excitement basically. So I'm very happy that he was there to receive this news with me. I guess that's what marriage is about. Marriage is about being there for each other, supporting each other in both good times and bad times. So I'm really grateful for that. After that, we held on to the news until we went back to the US. But right after that, thank God it was after the wedding, that's when I started having my first symptoms. I was nauseous. Everything nauseated me. Like everything. I didn't want to breathe. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to talk to nobody. Social media irritated me. Seeing people irritated me. The smell of food irritated me. Perfumes, and I'm somebody that is so into like fragrances. I did not want to catch all these things. Like everything just made me sick. And I'm also mad because I was planning after the wedding is when I was really gonna take my time and, you know, visit family, friends, hang out more with my friends, you know, do a lot of fun stuff, maybe even go to Kribi, you know, go to Boya, Limbe, you know, just do fun things. But after that, I was just like, nah, I just wanted to sleep all day. Roland could not understand. I just wanted to sleep all day. The only thing I could really eat was chips, like this dry chips, you know, chips, right? Not American chips, but like plantain chips. Yes, that's what I could really eat. That was the only thing. Every other thing was just nasty. We even went to all these Chopeyamo places, like, because these are places we were hearing about, and then we planned that when we go to Yaoundé, we're going to visit them, of course. But this is me. I can't even eat anything. I can't. Nah. I was done. I could not wait to come back to America. Finally, we got back. I was still very nauseous and very sick a lot of the times. Yeah, I probably threw up like once or twice or 3 times. Yeah, probably 3 times. I threw up like 3 times the entire time we came back up until now. I've thrown up like 3 times. What I'm trying to say is I threw up like twice or thrice in my first trimester, because that's usually when you're expected to have all those, the nausea and the throwing up and all of that. So I probably threw up like 3 times that entire time, which I was grateful for, because I've heard other horror stories, especially also in my family and my friends. So I was very grateful for the 3 times that I was throwing up. Yeah, so when we came back, I had to get everything ready. I had to get my insurance situated so that I could start seeing a doctor. We had our first appointment, and then we saw the baby for the first time. I feel like that's when it started being exciting, because we were able to see the baby for the first time. They showed us her heartbeat. They showed us the baby's heartbeat. They showed us the baby's head and legs, even though everything was still like a little dark. I'm gonna attach a video of the ultrasound, and then we heard the heartbeat, and everything to us was just like, wow, wow, wow. I know most moms cry or most parents cry, but to me, I'm just like, wow, that's inside of me? What? It was so exciting. Like, we'd never experienced anything like that, and it's such a moment for your partner, you and your partner, to experience something for the first time, something you've never experienced before. It's such a special moment. So, and in this moment again, it was about our own baby. Like, I'm thinking, man, like, so this child is half him, half me. Like, it felt like magic, you know. that was such a good experience. The ultrasound went well. Everything is good. Hospital doctor said what they are supposed to tell me. I went ahead and bought my multivitamins, which you're supposed to take every day. I'm gonna do a separate video on my pregnancy must-haves, like the vitamins I took, or like the things that helped me through my pregnancy, or my first trimester or my second trimester. I'm gonna do a separate video on that to help, you know, other mamas out there, because also watching YouTube videos saved my life. I had no clue what I was doing. I had no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I had not told my family members yet, so I was trying to figure everything out by myself. Just rolling and I knew at that time. So I was watching a lot of YouTube videos and I'm like, wow, there's a whole section on YouTube like with mothers talking about pregnancy and their experience, their first trimester. You even have moms who give you updates week by week. And to me, it was really helpful, like really helpful. I did not know that they had something like that online. I started taking vitamins. I started trying to work out. When I say trying, I'm not a workout person. I don't like to work out. Like, I honestly don't like to work out. So being in this situation where I'm nauseated, I'm feeling sick, and then finding the energy to go and work out, how? Please, Roland was trying to force me every day. I'll go and I'll try. I'll walk. I'll do like a 30 minutes walk, or the entire time he was working out, which he works out like for 45 to like an hour. I'm just walking around the gym, you know, to put in my exercise or whatever. So yeah, that's the first trimester. A lot of nausea, a lot of I think I deleted my Instagram app. I didn't want to see people. Seeing people happy was just like, what are you happy about? Like, what are you smiling about? I didn't want to. I lost so much weight. I had lost, I think when I left from here, I was 160 pounds. By the time I was coming back, I was 150 pounds. And then it felt like during that first trimester, I kept losing even more weight. I was worried about that. I asked the doctor. The doctor said it's fine, especially in the first trimester, it's fine. So I was like, okay, cool. Moving on to the second trimester, which was like the best thing ever. That, like, the second trimester has been, because I'm in the second trimester right now, and so far everything has been so perfect. Luckily for Valentine's Day, we were thinking of what to do. Usually we like to do stuff on Valentine's Day, but I'm just like, let's go to Disney World. And Roland, being the perfect guy that he is, he's like, okay. And that was on a Wednesday, and we paid our flight for Friday. And I'm so grateful for that, because immediately after that, this whole quarantine madness started. So it felt like a perfect trip right before all the madness started. It felt like a baby moon also, because I was in my second trimester. I had just started to feel myself again from the nausea. I was starting to, you know, wake up in the morning and be able to cook breakfast and stuff like that. So that trip was really well, it was needed. Went to Disney World. It was so much fun. We took pictures and did all the Disney World stuff, right? And we came back on Sunday. And then when we came back, we started making plans to move. We moved into our house, which we are in right now, because we felt like we needed space. We're gonna be having visitors, family members visiting us, and then we have a new family member. And our old apartment was a 1-bedroom, so we definitely had to move. So we found a house in a very nice neighborhood. We're also very close to my aunties who are here in Oklahoma. And let me tell you guys, they've been spoiling me with food. Kati, okra. Like, if stuff that me normally I'll not sit and cook it. I will not. Or food that I'm not really crazy about, so I'm not gonna cook it. So food that I wouldn't even think about. You know how aunties are, they cook everything, corn chaff. So I've just been enjoying myself and eating really good. All I did was pack the stuff in the boxes and put things together, the plates, and I was not allowed to carry nothing. So thank God Roland and his friends were there to carry the heavy stuff so that I don't have to lift anything. Yeah, we moved in. Took me about 2-3 weeks to unpack everything, because of course I'm lazy and I'm carrying a child. Excuse me. It took me a while to unpack, but we finally did. And then we decided to have a virtual gender reveal, which we posted on our YouTube live. If you haven't watched it, make sure you go and watch it. We were actually supposed to have a gender reveal party in May. We don't want to have a baby shower. It's just our choice. We wanted to have something for family and friends to come together, which was going to be a gender reveal party. It's going to be fun, you know, trying to guess the gender of the baby and everyone mingling and laughing and stuff like that. So we had planned to make a gender reveal in May together with Roland's 30th birthday, which I'm super happy about, because I'm like, what, you're 30? I met this boy when he was 23 and now he's 30. No, he was 24. I don't know, he was young, he was a child. And now he's turning 30, and so we're gonna combine that with the gender reveal and make like a very nice 30th birthday party, you know, whatever. But man plans and God disposes, right? That plan went to the trash can. And we did a virtual gender reveal, which was also fun. We had our family online, we had our friends on YouTube live, and that was fun. It was so much fun. You guys should go and watch it. Like, it was so much fun. We did gender prediction games and stuff like that, but that was fun. And we found out the gender of our baby, and we were excited. And Roland almost pressed the baby out of my stomach because he was excited. And that's when I realized that when he's really excited, he has a high-pitched voice. I'd never heard that in my life. Like, if you watch, I'm going to play a little clip. His voice went so high-pitched. I'm like, what? I've been with you for 6 years and I've never seen that. I've never heard that. But that day, it's like, oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I was like, what is going on? I was so shocked. That's pretty much it. That's the second trimester, and I'm almost out of it. So I'm excited to see what the third trimester has in store for us. And yeah, that's basically it. I don't think there's anything else. And then dealing with the whole COVID-19 thing and being pregnant, I've been home. Roland is still working because his job is DOD, Department of Defense, so he has to go to work. So he has been working, but we're still very careful. And at his job, they're taking all the precautionary measures that they're supposed to do, the social distancing and sanitizing and all of that. When he comes home, the laundry is right there. He takes off his clothes, throws them in the washer, washes his hands before he even like talks to me, before he even looks at me. And then when we have to do grocery shopping, we just wear our masks and we go and do our grocery shopping. We come back, no touching our face, no touching our tins. We wash our hands, and then we unpack the grocery and we try to disinfect things. Now, we don't disinfect things. We just bring the grocery back and we wash our hands. Period. And then we try to go for walks in the neighborhood. The neighborhood is really pretty, really quiet. Or we go to the Lake Hefner, we take walks. That's pretty much what we've been doing. The other day he wanted to drive to Houston to my auntie's house, and I'm like, please, I would love to do that, but the way my waist is set up, my body pains are just random. Like, if I sit too much, my body hurts. If I stand too much, my body hurts. If I'm cooking and I'm standing there for too long, my body hurts. If I'm like everything, my body hurts. And that's because your body produces relaxing, something like that, where your joints and your muscles are all relaxed. So everything is just gooey, and just because it's trying to create space. Everything is trying to be relaxed to create space for the baby's growth. So everything hurts, but that's fine. It's not a big deal to me. I've been eating a lot. Every minute I'm in the kitchen. But I've been enjoying a lot of fruits, especially watermelon. Cold watermelon from the fridge. And it pisses me off how watermelon it's a 50-50. Like, sometimes you get a good one, sometimes you don't. But I found out that if you buy from the if I buy from the Mexican store, because they have a lot of organic stuff, their watermelons are always sweet. But from Walmart Watermelon from Walmart is always a hit or miss, so I don't play with my watermelons. I love watermelons. I can eat one watermelon in one day, like no jokes. I eat a lot of mangoes. I've eaten a lot of oranges, mandarins, apples, but watermelon has been my number one. Yeah, doctor's visits every 4 weeks. Everything's good, baby's good, nothing so far. The doctor said everything is fine, so we'll pray that things continue being that way. And what else? I hope I'm not forgetting the baby registry. I've been creating that now for almost 2 weeks, and I think I'm completely done now. If you guys want to check out my registry, the link is down below. I'm gonna link it down below. But that has been hectic. Thank God that there's so many 2020 moms. I'm just like clicking Shanice's registry, Bolaila's registry, Nabi's registry, Kelly's registry. I'm just going through everybody's registry because there's so many baby products out there, and it's so hard to pick which one you think is good for your baby. I'm also doing a lot of research and watching YouTube videos, but at the same time with all these girls registries, thank you, shout out to you girls. But I even go to the point of googling random people's registries. Like there's so many registries online. I just randomly Google a registry and I see what they have, and I'm like, I didn't think about this, and I add it to mine. Mine is also there. If you want ideas, it's right there. I'm not an expert. I also copy from other people. Some people have already purchased some things for us, which I'm super grateful. Like the support has been amazing. Thank you so much to everybody who has already bought stuff on my registry. We really appreciate it. And if you want to find out baby's name, you have to go to the registry to find out. Yes, baby's name is there. I think that's it. I think I've spoken about everything. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're able to chill with me. I hope you learned something new, because you never know. Tomorrow you'll be pregnant and you will not know these things. I hope I helped. I hope I entertained you basically. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hate to go, but I got to go. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like, make sure you comment. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? The next video is actually going to be my pregnancy must-haves, like the things that helped me get to this stage so far, okay? All right, thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Baby wants to say bye also.